Hello, my name is July Torres, and this is my persuasive speech submission for a speech class with Professor Gilmore. Okay. For centuries, people all over the world have participated in religious actions. Generation after generation, the decline of religion continues to sink. Religion in the 21st century is very different from religion in the 19th and even 20th century. Importance of religious is even different. Attending church on Sunday, depending on the religion, was a vital action to show God how committed and supportive a person was. Many religious people today believe that practice starts at home and may skip church altogether. Over the years, more and more people have come to the conclusion that religion and the Bible, which was a man-written book, was created for comfort and security. The theory is known as the security blanket theory. Back in the late 1800s and the early 1900s, people were moving more towards facts and evidence and further away from the knowledge and belief that religion imposed. The Enlightenment era created a new belief that the church and government should be separated. Before, church and government were a team, and if the church was Catholic, then the whole country would be Catholic and no other religion would be practiced or legal actions would come about. In Europe, the national religion was switched from Protestant to Christian many times. This was due to the change in power and the king or queen's personal religious beliefs that would also change. The Enlightenment ensured that those who believed differently from the one in power was given the same rights and voice. Years later, modernization would change this for forever. While separation of church and state is still around today, modernization was the beginning of the drastic decline in religious belief. People no longer wanted to be told what was correct. Instead, they wanted facts and evidence, something that the church had a very hard time providing. In Europe, modernization forced individual responsibility and the idea that God doesn't assign you the purpose of life, but that an individual could go about and choose or find their own purpose of life. In North America, it was a bit different. Things needed to be logical and based on rational facts and evidence or direct observations. The security blanket theory basically suggests that religion was created for moral and emotional support. People who believe in a higher being would suffer less from depression and anxiety because things like death and what the future holds would be left up to God, versus those who don't believe at all. The human mind doesn't know all the answers to every question, and there's a lot of mystery in the world, and the unknown can cause a great amount of stress. Stress can lead to multiple types of mental disorders, such as depression, anxiety, and much more. Religion helps ease the mind of the unknown because it gives answers that many may or may not think is true. The world would never know because we cannot communicate with the dead and have yet to have found scientific facts or proof that when we die, we either go to heaven or in some cases, hell. Although religion was created for comfort because of the unknown in life, many interpretations many interpretations of religion can lead to different impacts on a person's mental health. Although it was proven to help decrease levels of stress in some, it has also been found to increase fear due to certain religious ideas. Some may feel pressured to act accordingly because God is always watching, or the idea that missing confession may lead God to decide to decline a person's request into heaven. Many times, religious belief is used to control us and admit fear into us. This can also be seen as a security blanket theory because it uses fear and worry to force actions to be Bible-like or even holy. In the end, religion helps us as humans sleep better at night. We use prayer to comfort our minds and rest, and some may even thank God in the morning when they rise. With the decline of religious belief came the uprising of mental health awareness. And in a sense, we can say they're related because when religion was mandatory, there was more unity and family and support. Now we're more individualized and separated. Religious or not, we all need comfort in our lives. Thank you for hearing my speech. I wish everyone a happy holiday and a happy new year. Enjoy.